So, earlier this year when I was given this whole unit with Kenwood electronics free because every electronic seemed to have a issue in some way, the receiver worked itself out by itself, so I have no problem with that. The tape deck, that one didn't work. I finally got to opening it up, and it was only because of a belt. So now that works. And yeah, and this one obviously already worked to begin with. Oh, dubbing's on. Turn that off. Of course it's on that fucking song. And then on top of that I have a Sound Design CD player. And that clock tape player just is to fill up the gap because I don't have anything that I want to put there right now. I'm sure at some point I'll find something to replace that and put in the gap. But I took out the shelf that holds the turntable because I really don't need a turntable in here. I'm keeping the top cover on though. So yeah, and I threw speakers in the bottom. Normally it was supposed to be a record holder, but I'm not using it for a record holder. So, the speakers, the amplifier, the double cassette deck, and the CD player, and then whatever else I want to put up there in the later future. But it's a Sound Design CD player, and Sound Design's been out for a long time, so it's quite an old CD player. Oops, take it off tape mode. So yeah. So basically what I'm using now is just the two Kenwood electronics, because there was four. There was a tuner and a separate equalizer. I don't need those. The tuner didn't work. So I have the two Kenwood, these two Kenwood units left out of the four. And of course a single CD player, and then like I said, whatever I want to put on the top later. But that's pretty much it for now. Now I can record with using both tape decks because I couldn't before. And I haven't hooked the CD player to the back of it yet, so I can't record from CD player. But yeah, that is just what I wanted to say, because back this previous winter, this thing was everything had an issue with it. Even this didn't work right, but it's finally worked itself out. So I had it in the garage for a little while after trying to play with it, and I gave up on it for a little while because I had other things to do. Then I finally dug it out and said, screw it, let's take a look at the tape deck. Then I threw a CD deck in there, and yeah, so that's that for now, and that's what I'm using. Alright, later.